So I was due a career change after 15, 16 years in leisure and leisure management. I've always been interested in the emergency services and health and safety. So the opportunity to combine the two with the fire service and also specialising in fire safety was a really great opportunity. I researched the organisation prior to my interview, and I was really sort of impressed by not only their core values as an organisation, but also that the fact they take into account your sort of responsibilities outside of work as well. So I've got a family, so having responsibilities outside of work being taken into consideration by an organisation is super important. And when I sort of read that's what they kind of do, it really appealed to me. And I've never really heard a bad word said by employees regarding the organisation and the company, so it seemed like a suitable position for me.
I chose the role of fire safety within Dorset and Wiltshire Fire and Rescue because of the varied areas that it involves. You are working with areas that include public events, so outdoor concerts, you're also dealing with shopping centres, blocks of flats, retirement homes, and of course all of these areas have got different legislations, fire safety articles that you have to conform to. So it was a challenging opportunity that I wanted for myself, because not only would I grow within myself, but I would grow within my career with Dorset and Wiltshire Fire and Rescue.
Okay, so we'll go out to various types of premises within the Dorset and Wiltshire area, and we conduct audits. It's probably the best place to start. What those audits do is they look at the general fire precautions within various types of premises and whether they comply or not. And what we really try and do is work with the business owners to try and come to any solutions if we identify problems, or actually just to educate them on the legislation, the Regulatory Reform Fire Safety Order.
People see the fire service as an emergency response. If you have a fire, you see the fire truck come and the firefighters get off and put the fire out potentially, but there's more to it than that. Essentially, our job is to potentially stop that fire from starting and put in the plans and the actions in place for employers, landlords, owners to make sure their fire safety is adequate, and that their employees and any other sort of relevant person that's in the premises is safe. And so yeah, technically you could say we do potentially save lives, but before the actual the risk is there.
A typical day in fire safety is varied. There is no such thing as a quiet day in fire safety. It can involve either staying in the office and just dealing with telephone inquiries, to physically going out and looking at any concerns that people may have raised.
The thing I like most about working in the fire safety team is probably the variation of work that you can get, anything from inquiries to carrying out audits, responding to building regulations. I think it fits my sort of way of thinking as well, working to standards, working with legislation. I quite enjoy that, and the fact that you need to be quite organised and need to plan things properly in order to get the outcomes that you want.
We have got operational firefighters, we have got ex-operational firefighters, we've got people from human resourcing, from health and safety backgrounds, so all of this experience is put into one pot, which we can then learn from.
Yeah, I think the one team approach is an interesting concept that I hadn't really come across before, and it's put across. It's quite a simple thing to get your head round. Makes perfect sense. We're all responsible for the response, prevention, and protection areas of the service, so I understand that completely.
I would say to someone that was thinking about joining the fire service, fill out your application as quickly as you can, send it in, and be prepared to, if you're successful, to have a fantastic career with a fantastic team and potentially a job for life.